Monster. Who are you?
At last! Oh, joy! Saved! Saved! Oh, I knew you'd come. I waited so long in all this desperate, terrible nightmare.
Um, you know what? I would go the I'm a scared little elf route, but I'm just gonna keep going with the I am a barbarian warrior. Because there's really those two ways you can play this game: are I'm scared of everything, or I want to punch you in the face. And no matter what option you choose, you end up having to punch it in the face. So why not just go with the flow? Hang on, who in Mara's hat are you?
What? Do you know who you're talking to, you whelp? I am Clarendavius, the Emperor's chief artificer and the only battle mage left alive in this power's forsaken wasteland.
Forgive me my curiosity, but by what coincidence do you alone remain unharmed? Ha! So what kind of deal did you have to cut with the Daedra to keep your skin?
I persuaded them I was taken and bound to them and sorcelled one of them. But I'm not. And now you're here, and face the sweet escape and an end to this nightmare and the darkness. But where are the legions to cleanse this realm of its infestation?
Legions. Well, well, no legions. Well, you see, I'm all there is here at the present. You don't get anyone else.
No legions? Just you? And what use are you? Useless! Useless! All is lost! The Weir Gate is barred, and the Star Galley, that can only bear us deeper into the darkness and the madness. Well, that's the end then. Here, the password to my chambers is Booster Feeding. It's on a piece of parchment somewhere around here. Take the password and go to my chambers. Sever the last anchor and we shall be done. You will reach them through a mystic conveyor, if you can get past Mathat, that is.
Easy, easy, friend. What's this all about a star galley? A stove for cooking stars?
You come strolling through here. You don't have a legion, and you know jack all. Nothing. Go to my chambers. All your questions will be answered there. Then you'll taste of utter despair. Now, be gone, and let me make my peace with my ancestors.
Okay. So what are these scrolls laying around? Scrawled in a cramped, almost unintelligible land is a single word. Baustraphedron. Now, if you've played any RPG ever, you know to write this down. And the first time you get a chance to type in something, you type that in. Boustrophedon. Other one. There's actually two scrolls with the same inscription. You know what? We had a door in something that looked like a bedroom that had a door you have to type in an answer. That door was over there. So, guess where we're going, people? That's right. Back to the area where we got those weird pauldrons that had somebody's name on them. That name sound familiar? Yep. Looks like we killed the boss of the level before knowing he was the boss of the level or why we were there. I suspect that will happen often. It's actually really funny. We killed the boss of the level without one realizing he's the boss other than him just being a hard opponent. And we got to the final area without knowing, hey, we've got to go to the final area. So, Boustrophedon. This warrants another save slot. Wait, did I just name that 14? It's not 14, that's 21. There we go. What's in your... Oh, there's 2 scamps. There are a lot of scamps in this room.
Mankin, drop weapon now!
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna beat up the scamps and see if any of them drop anything worthwhile. I'm at full health, I can afford it. Hey! You notice what I did to your buddies? Yep, that's happening to you too. So, scamps are there. Scroll. For the eyes of the exalted imperial... for the eyes of the exalted Grand Marshal of His August Imperial Highness Legions, from the piers of the Twilight Fastness, the battle mage Clarentius Valesius. Take a breath. Whew. As you read this, I am dead. My life, however, has not been given in vain, for I vouchsafed for one small hope in all this tide of despair. A great star galley, wrought by my own hand, still stands ready for your service. It will transport you to the great halls and labyrinthum of the college. Feigning vile possession and fellowship with the enemy, I have contrived to conceal it from them by dismantling my ingenious opening mechanism and hiding away the 5 cogs upon which its working depends. I leave 1 cog here for you, and the others I have cunningly secreted. Assemble the mechanism, and you shall once gain entry to the Star Galley crib. Beware the one that is named Methats. He alone, I fear, suspects my ruse and might discover the workings. 1 more criterion must be fulfilled before the Star Galley can convey you to the colleges. Despite my many exertions upon the issue, the galley requires a full pursuance of all 5 anchors to pierce the mana streams and win free of its moorings. 1 such anchor is here in my quarters. If but 1 anchor is not conjoined, the galley will lack the power to depart. Now listen and pay heed. If you would achieve this undertaking and drive the Dark Ones from the Emperor's sovereign estate, seek out my remains. There you shall find the Typo Sophitia. That shields any who possess it from the taking into puppetry that is possession. If you find me yet alive by some miracle, it shall be yours for your great purpose. In Phineas, when addressing a burial of these souls fallen here, I pray you remember their valor and their service in the name of the Emperor. Forever hold high the name Battle Mage. Okay. Well, there's the last cog. So basically, if you don't close all the anchors, thing don't work. Where's the other anchor? It's probably in this room? No. No anchor. What's in the sack? Cape of the Greater Vigil. Vigil. Okay. This gives you a shielding effect. And looks god-awful. And the chest has some boots. Okay. Gauntlets of shielding effect. I'm gonna go with the gauntlets of hitting things. You know, thanks though. Gauntlets of hitting things or gauntlets of not being hit? You know what? Yeah, leave it. Scroll. Students and scholars attend our abjurations. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes. If you want to pause the video and read it, this may be readable. Yes, it's got a page turning sound effect that sounds like paper tearing. Okay. He said there's an anchor in his quarters. Oh! Here we go.